G'day. I suppose you're probably thinking that I'm polishing my own car, but I'm not. This is my wife's car. I thought I might do something special for her. I feel that during the lockdown period, perhaps a group of people that have been left out are the wives, the mothers, the women at home. They seem to do so much for us, but I think that they're underappreciated and underrated. And I think this can have some kind of consequences for them. There are a lot of women that are having to juggle all sorts of things while they're at home. They're having to be wives to their husbands and mothers to their children. They're having to juggle work as they do it from home. They do it online, like my wife is doing currently. They're juggling the washing and the cleaning and the dinners and everything else that needs to be done at home. And that can take quite a toll on them, exact a toll, and tire them. And if they don't get appreciated, if they're not given an occasional compliment, if they're not shown that people care and notice what they do for us, I think that can be emotionally and mentally draining on them. It can cause them to be discouraged. It can cause them to become depressed. There may be some mothers at home that really need that pat on the back, those words of compliment that lift their spirits. They, like anybody else, need a little thanks for what they do. It makes us feel good. It doesn't take much to actually express that or do them a favour. May not be polishing the car, but it could be grabbing a beautiful rose from the garden and presenting it to them. It might be doing the dishes for them today. Maybe you cook a meal for them this evening. But they've been working pretty hard during this lockdown time. They've been dealing with all the stresses associated with it. As I said, juggling everything else that they do. I thought it was time that we share their circumstances, the circumstances of the fairer sex that have done a lot to keep everything together. Behind every great man, of course, is a greater woman. That's what I've been told, and I tend to believe it too. Now, because I'm talking about the fairer sex, I thought I might throw out my last challenge to someone from the fairer sex. I've got a friend that lives over the ditch in Queensland, sunny Queensland. I know that she really likes looking after herself. I think she'd be a good spokesperson for the women and bring a different perspective to this kind of challenge. I know that she loves water skiing, so she'll probably be in peak fitness, quite able to cope with the 25 days of push-ups. So I'm throwing it to you, Sharon, Alan, all the best with it. I'm right behind you. I know that you can do it. And as for me, I'm going to get on with the 25. This is the second to last day, day 24. And I'm going to be quoting from you 1 John chapter 3, verses 4 and 5. Everyone that sins breaks the law. Sin is lawlessness. But Christ appeared so that he might take away our sins. In Jesus, there is no sin. One last one. Oh, okay. So, to the women in our lives, we really do appreciate you. We want to do something to buoy you up, to make you feel worthwhile, make you know that we notice. We don't want you to be saddened, unappreciated, used and abused. We want you to share the abundance of life like the rest of us. I better get on with it. I want to finish it before she comes down.